What are you guys doing? What you guys doing? What you doing? Oh, great. Oh, great. Little attention whore, huh? Oh, the baby. The baby, the baby. Choo Choo don't like Choky very much. Just kidding, they're best friends. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, the little babies. You guys are so weird. Sup, bitches? You like what you see? Playboy silk pajama bottoms. Suck my little ass. Just kidding, don't do that. So I wanted to give you guys an update on my whole 2020. If you give a rat's dick. Shut up, you little whore. Just for a little bit. And you. I don't want any white noise. So I got choky. That was a big thing. That's what happened in 2020. Choo-Choo's just been thriving. This girl's been a real burden. Actual child. I can't leave the house without her barking. I have to take her everywhere on shoots. Everyone's mad. She's cute, and she's learning. We brought her to a dog trainer. She came back a little less crazy, and we're doing good. Chatty's learning how to be a daddy. What was that? Well, if I get killed here, just know it's all good. Chatty being a daddy. Slowly morphing into that. Yeah, I've gained weight this year, so what? My dad fat shamed me even though I'm not. What the frick is going on? Even though I'm not fat, like my dad's just like 65 and still looks like he's like 25. But today was the first day of the whole year where I went on a long walk, 2-mile walk, 1-mile run, meditated, went on another walk, namaste'd in this biatch. And I need to do that more. I had a smoothie. I cooked myself a good little stir fry. 2021, here we go, bitch. 2020, not a good bitch. Everyone knows that. We're all dealing with our BS this year. Yeah, 2020 sucked. But it's all good. My hair's looking real dad-like. I used to put wax in it to make it all crispy and cool. I need to go back to those days. I'm looking freaking... Thought I saw someone. Thought I was about to turn into a little horror flick. So, my 2020... Oh, during my fun little meditation this morning, or afternoon, because I don't wake up before 1 now, because why? No one needs to. It's Corona time, baby. So we don't need to really do anything. So it's kind of stooped everyone into a little frenzy, a little frantic frenzy. But I'm trying to start to take initiative on my life again. Because the last few months have been a freaking whirlwind, but I'm trying to get that inspiration back. Sonder means no judgment. Means if you see someone on the street, they have just as a complex story as you. They're going through stuff just as much or even more sometimes as you. You don't know what they're going through. And so you have to remember that you're not all that in a bag of chips. No one really gives 2 cents about you, and I think that's a good thing. That should take pressure off you, take away your ego. How about you feel like you're not the center of attention? Because other people have things to deal with too, and I relate that to like an improv scene or a basic human interaction with someone at a party, instead of trying to think of something amazing and witty and funny to say. Just observe and react, because that's when the real genuine moments happen. I noticed that because I've been trying to figure out my inspiration lately, because I'm like forcing it and nothing's really coming to mind, and I feel so freaking like lost and overthinking. And I'm like, oh man, why can't I think of a character like Cheb or like Chet or like the dad character, one that will is real and came from the heart. And those kind of accidentally happen, not because I'm like thinking of, oh, Cheb needs to be a thing or the dad needs to be a thing or Chet. It just kind of like happens from observing myself and observing others, and kind of combining into a mesh pot of a person that's real. And so I need to be more observant with the times and with who I am now. Of course, I could age myself down or up, because the dad's like 55, but trying to make him real, because I haven't done that in a second. But yeah, I don't know where that spiel came from, but honestly, this last year I've realized that alcoholism is a thing. All of you have said stuff about that. Let's just break the fucking ice here. But here you go. Day 26, no druggies. Day 6, no alcohol. I had a little hiccup last weekend with some friends, which in consequence gave me COVID, baby. So we out here. So I guess I have COVID right now, but I only felt the sickness for a day, and then I kind of like, I'm kind of Superman, and I don't feel shit anymore. No, I still get headaches, but the first day was bad. I was trembling all the time. Shut up, Washer. I was doing the cold trembles. My lungs hurt. I just couldn't walk. It was like dizzying. You know, the typical ones, not the ones where you end up in the hospital and whatnot. But it was like a day or two long, this fun event of feeling like dying. But now I don't. But this has probably been the longest. No. I had an 8-day streak, and then 2. Dang it, my battery's gonna die. I was doing so good on my rant. Gotta charge my battery and probably come back if it dies at any time. But yeah, I've had some fun alcoholic moments. I know I need to deal with that. It's not been fun. But it feels way nice. I haven't gone this long without alcohol since literally I started when I was 19. So there's that. It feels good. I'm more clear-headed. It's like 2 in the morning right now, and I'm just still hyper and have energy. I'll have way more energy than when I would drink. I think once I get a hang of it, I could still just, I don't need to be writing it down every time. I could just take it slow and have a few drinks a few times a week. But it was literally like every day, sometimes, or it was basically every night, and then some days as well that I would just freaking drink, and it led to so many different it wasn't even just the drinking and the hangover. It was the what happens when you're drunk that leads to this and that. And so I needed to take a little bit of control in that, because it was getting kind of embarrassing. And the second channel kind of, as much as I wanted to be like, whatever, comments of me passing out drunk did get to me. And even though the reason I would pass out drunk a lot, it wasn't because I would drink too much as well as that, and also the medication Lexapro I'm on makes you sleepy when you drink, so it kind of looked like I was like blacked out drunk, but usually I was just really tired. And so I shouldn't be drinking all the time if I'm on an antidepressant anyway, because alcohol is a depressant. So why take a depressant when you're on a depressant? Because that's stupid. That's stupid, Churdley. That's dumb. This battery's gonna die any second. But yeah. What else about 2020? Let's see what I'm grateful for today. I have a little grateful. So I just started all this little self-help things like the past few weeks. I haven't been this good and healthy and walking around and running and stuff. We back, bitch. I got tired while my battery was charging. So we're gonna try and get through this, baby. You know how we do. You really don't. I don't either. Turn this bad boy on. That light bright. So I've been doing this little grateful for thing, and I've been writing in a journal, you know, kind of being like, yo, this happened, this is how I feel, blah blah blah. It's kind of nice, you know. It's like when they say if you're mad at someone, write a letter, and then you can just throw it away. Like, who cares if you're mad at someone? Get over it. It's way harder to do, way harder said than done, baby. But yeah, grateful for 2020 almost over. I think everyone's grateful for that. Had a good meeting with a production company because we want to make freaking movies. I love YouTube, but that's always been the main goal of mine, is to make movies. And I'm in my later 20s and I haven't made a gosh darn movie yet. But I'm very glad of where I'm at right now too, because I did not expect to be here at all. So, and Choki is not too horrible. Very cool. I've been leaving her alone more, because that was just like actually ruining my life, is because I couldn't leave my baby alone without her barking and making the neighbors' lives miserable, as I would be miserable if I was the neighbors. She's so cute. She's sleepy right now. She's so sleepy. She needs to go to bed after this. Huh, Choki? You're a good girl. But yeah, she's been way better. I've been leaving her for like an hour or two, and then I have a little dog cam to see when she starts barking. But she's been a good girl. Oh, look at how cute she is, though. She's been a good girl. Working on a new video with Trevor. We out here. We do another fuckboy one. We haven't done a frickboy one in a while, and people are always wanting that one. It actually became one of my biggest videos on the channel. It is really fun to do. It's just so easy and ridiculous. Little hypothetically stuff to do. Here's our movie ideas we want to do. I just need to write about. I'm real excited about them. They're all kind of ideas from two of them are me and Ryan kind of came up with together, and we want to write that out because we both want to make them freaking movies, baby, because we want to be seen on the big screen once the pandemic's over. We want to cry with you in the movie theaters. I actually miss movie theaters almost the most out of anything. As a wee little boy, I would sneak into the movie theaters. I wasn't that young. I was like 17. And I would watch like 3 movies in a row. Be like 9 hours of movies. And I would take a bucket of popcorn out of the trash can, because I didn't want to spend $8 on popcorn. Just dump out the old popcorn and get a refill. Life hack, baby. Get fresh popcorn in a dirty, gross new bin. Sometimes they would just get a new one. I'd weasel my way into it. My goals for the year: 2 million subs. Didn't get close, but we're at 1.68 on the main channel. Sell TV show. Now I'm more leaning toward the movies. I don't know what I want. Booked acting roles, didn't do that. Reach money saved goals. Actually, that happened because I don't know how. If this was at 356 days without alcohol, then baby would have way more money than I do now, because alcohol, I would spend like a bunch of money on alcohol a day, and then friends would come over and I would want to get them alcohol too, and it's like it just rakes up, and then from that I'm like, oh, let's Uber somewhere, and then blah blah blah, and then from that it's like, oh, what other mistakes can we make tonight? We'll buy a plane ticket to New York for no reason. Had a bunch of those nights where I would manically, drunkenly want to travel, and traveling's fun and nice, but then I would go there and be like, oh, I'm here, let me drink now because I'm here and celebrating whatever I was celebrating in my freaking head. And yeah. Hello, baby. What else has happened this year? Let's see, let's go on the YouTube. See what's going on. That weird front page of YouTube here. Let's see my boys. Let's see what my boys are doing. So, me and Trevor are still obviously cranking out stuff. Oh, we were on Jeff's barbershop. Blake's channel's doing. Blake has been killing it. Hold on, my freaking thing's all scratched. All my boys have been killing it this year. Ryan, Spencer, Blake, Trevor, even Brooks is making videos now that are insanely produced. He's such a crazy little artistic boy, but his videos have been doing nutso. Who else has been doing good? Doing well. Yeah, I've met a bunch of new people. Let's see, I think, yeah, Blake is at 16.k. He should be at way more. He's such a funny little boy. But he's been cranking out videos left and right this year. Same with Spencer. He went from like 500 followers to now he's at 113k. Dang, baby, all within the quarantine. So he's been definitely living it up. The quarantine, he took it by storm. And freaking Rye guy, this motherfricker was at like 10k in the beginning of the year. Now he's almost at 500,000. This funny boy, crushing it. My friends took quarantine by storm, besides me, who decided to be a little dummy head. Just kidding, I'm my own worst critic. But I'll probably do a best of video. Wait, what? Really? Okay, actually, I've done some videos I like this year. I forgot that. That's why I'm doing this. I kind of want to revisit the year, baby. So I bite my fingers all the time for no freaking reason. I have a biting thing. Inside of my cheeks are horribly bitten all the time, because I don't know why. I don't know if it's anxiety or boredom or some weird Freudian mouth biting complex. And my tongue is like always, I don't know what's wrong with me. Someone please help me figure out my problems. Okay, this year's been fun. Let's see. Was that the first flexing video? I think the flexing videos came this year. I think the Mormon one was the first flexing video. Wow. So yeah, I think the year started off with wait, really? when was this one uploaded? Let's see. Oh, nope, January. Flexing ones came about right at the end of the year. So wait. December 30th. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, so no. I'm dumb. Alright, I'm too tired for this. December 30th, baby. Yeah, it's been almost a year reunion for flexing videos. The Mormon flexing one, I love this one. It was a hoot and a holler. I thought Mormons would be not mad. They don't get mad when people make fun of them. I thought my family would be like, wow, how dare you? But even Mormons like that one. But the flexing series, one of my favorite series ever, most popular ones, came through this year, and they're always so friggin' fun. Just typical churdleys yelling at each other from across the street. Let's see what else. This one. This is like one of the last Travis and Kyler ones we did. I'm gonna do a best of churdleys probably next on this second channel too. But I love this video. This is where the little dap, the freaking dap came about that people like. Oh yeah, New Year's resolution. Me and Spencer driving home and just went into the middle of nowhere, literally a town, because we almost ran out of gas and we had to go in this town in the middle of nowhere, and we're like, well, might as well make a video out of it. This is literally when I had COVID. I didn't know what COVID was, but this video was I was actually deathly sick, and then me and Ryan were just doing this as a bit. And then we were like, oh, might as well film that. Fun stuff. This is the first time working with little TikTok boys. Not the first time working with Nina. TikTok boys, Frankie and Asaf, and Grant. That was a fun one. A little Let Me Hear Ye, second part. This video, me and Trevor were just dying to make, and we thought it was gonna get 1 billion views because we actually tried, but then it didn't live up to our standard, and we still cry about it today. Oh, Furry Con, there you go. This was fun and interesting and freaky, but you know. And this one randomly became one of my biggest videos. How 7th graders flex. I actually love this character. I don't know where it stemmed from. Stem from real life, really, what I was talking about earlier. But with Gus and Trevor, and then who else is in this? I think that's it. But it was so easy to make, and it was so effortless. I love those ones. They just seem to work all the time. This is right when COVID happened. Oh wait, was it? No, it was not. I don't think so. No, it wasn't really a thing. Young Gravy and Simon Rex. Simon Rex actually is in one of my favorite comedies growing up. Freaking Scary Movie 3. It was like one of my favorites, and it's so weird to like work with him because I'm like, haha, my like 10th grade or 10th. I'm tired. My 10-year-old nostalgia kicks in real deep. Oh yeah, little Frick Boy Valentines. Me and Chan. Friggin', I haven't done a video with Chan, I don't think since that booger. Oh, Laura Cleary. This is when we first did Jeff's Barbershop. That was really fun. We did it as characters, and now we're best friends for life. Jeff and Jonah. That was the first day I met Jeff and Jonah, actually. And then we made the sketch, and it just worked. Such funny boys. How rednecks flexing each other. I was actually pretty drunk during that whole shebang. That's the whole thing. It's like I enable myself because I got a little hair. It's like throughout the years of like making videos and stuff and going to festivals and filming, I would get drunk, so I'm like, oh, I'm so functioning, and I made some of my hit videos like either on drugs or alcohol at festivals, and it's like hard to know whether it's alcohol or drugs that made that a hit video and made it funny and made me carefree and not think so much while filming and editing it or filming it, or could I have done the same thing while being sober? It's like when you when you hear about the Beatles, like best albums of, they were inebriated, one would say, or they were under the influence of drugs or alcohol. I don't know exactly, but that's what I've heard. And it's like, would that album have been as good with or without drugs or alcohol? Will the world ever know? It's hard. Some of my favorite festival videos, we're definitely drunk. I was. And it's like, does that add to it? Take it away? Is it all about moderation? Does one event lead to another? Does being... It's hard to think of. Anyways. How I make friends. First time working with Danny Mullen. Good boy, good boy. How girls sex versus boys sex. With the Cribbles. And this is when coronavirus started. You can't dap the homies. I love that video. I love this video too with Spencer as a grandma. This is when Spencer was starting to make videos again, and it warmed my heart. And then we were making videos together again, and it feels great. Yeah, all three of these are about quarantine. Frick Boys during quarantine. 4 videos in a row about quarantine. Alright, I got a problem. Dads during quarantine. I don't know why I love this one so much. I just love dad things. First time working with Amanda, I think. Oh, no. She was in another one too. How simps flex on each other. The battery's gonna die again. How simps flex on each other. That one's fun. See, the flexing ones are just so fun and easy. Oh, little Gus Johnson. Second video we made together. Dads when they see an infomercial. I love this one. I don't know why. We thought it would do better. This one didn't do well because this was what we filmed. Me and Kev filmed a countdown on New Year's, and then I think YouTube flagged it because it looked like we weren't social distancing. This video I loved. When you get hacked as a kid, I feel like we accidentally made like a really it's a well thought out script, which I don't do very well, as you know, but it's kind of a fun one. I don't know, we had a little message in there and everything. Robbie Blumpkin. A long video. I want to do these again. The freaking how-to videos. They're so fun to make. I just feel like I never want to drag something so long. I get scared that people are gonna be like, "Ooh, we get it." I guess if you keep it fresh, if you still think it's funny, like the Frick Boys, I'm like, oh, I don't want people to get like drained of it. Or Travis' character, I'm like, I don't want people to get drained of it. Like, oh, that would suck. I don't want the legacy to be lost. Legacy, quote unquote, whatever you want to call it. But of course, there's more characters to do and come up with. But I don't want it to be like, oh gosh, this character, why'd they have to why'd they have to beat a dead horse? I don't want that to ever happen, but I think the how-tos are fun, and if you just keep that spice going. This is one of Ryan's favorites. We actually got his mom in the video, which I thought was really funny. His actual mom. How toddlers flex. I thought people weren't gonna like this one, but it ended up doing well and like everything, and developed the weird toddler characters that I think are real fun to play. I was scared. Friggin' lemon.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, that's the beginning of the video. Whoopsie. Hold on.
What are you guys doing?
Hold on. Glitch in the Matrix. Yo, we back in this motherfricker. Look at how much goddamn seeds I eat. I'm disgusting. I'm a disgusting little pig.
Oh, hey, baby. Oh, hello, baby. Oh, hello, Toki. Oh, no, baby. Good baby.
She doesn't like my dog voice. Yo, so we're back in this. I took a 2-day hiatus there because the battery died, and I got tired, and then I was uploading yesterday. It's just all a whirlwind. Who trying to get freaking lemon laid, baby? That was a fun one. Kid that sniffed glue. We want to bring these characters back. It's the 7th grader. Spencer crushed it in this. It's literally just himself, really. Just being that little shithead kid that sniffs glue and steals all the snacks. This was when we were in Utah with all the TikTok boys out on the yard. Funny boys. Good funny boys. Preston, Asaf, Frankie, Grant, Jericho, Straw Hat Dan. We did Karen flexing. That one was a fun one when the Karen memes were going around. That one did pretty well too. This one was fun because me and Casey just didn't know we were gonna film. Kind of like the first video we've ever filmed together. And we were just like, let's just film something really stupid. And it ended up being pretty fun to make. And we just like kind of improvised it, and it was really ridiculous, but it ended up being like one of our faves. And then this accidentally became the first video of the series with Jeff Wittick and Bella and the dad. It started off just as a little one-off video where he says he's gonna plow his daughter, and then he ended up getting a face injury, a real-life face injury. So we were like, that'd be funny if the dad gets his revenge this time. And then that one actually did better than the other one. And then Bella got an OnlyFans that started doing well, so we decided to do that. And then we just used the whole vlog squad, and Jason Nash is in it, and then Todd's in it too. And then we did a part 4 up here a month ago. I want to do a part 5 if it comes naturally, but it's such a fun series to do, and it's like a little Breaking Bad type. It's not Breaking Bad level, but it's like Breaking Bad meets OnlyFans. It's really dumb, but it was really fun to make. And then we made some videos with Lil Toe. Steven finally moved out here. Good boy. Brittany became Lil Toe's girlfriend in the squad. First time working with Fanagram in this Sarah from Fanagram, one of my faves bands growing up. It was cool to work with her. And then we did a video at a frat house. We did 8th graders flexing versus 8th graders flexing on 7th graders was fun. And last second is Frick. First time working with Karen. First time having Jonah be one of the mains in the video. This one was fun. Silly goofy boy. Silly goof boy. Another video with Simon Rex. This is the first video where I'm barely in it, and it's just ridiculous. I'm in it for like 1 second, but it was kind of fun to do it like that. And then first time working with Kendra Sunderland, everyone's favorite porn star back in the day. What else is there? And then the last few, Airsoft Fatty. The first time working with him, he stayed at my place for a little bit. There's a vlog about that as well. This video we did like a while ago, and then I was like, I should just edit it. Why not? Why the frick not? This video had a bunch of good cameos. I thought it was fun. The views didn't do too well on the last 2 videos, which I thought they were. And this is something we've been dealing with lately. It's been real depressing for everyone. I wonder what the mentality is, but we've all been getting kind of sad because views haven't been doing well at the end of the month for sketch comedy. And is it a thing that it's like, every summer you're like, it's never been this hot. Every summer you're like, it's never been this hot. No, it's never been this hot. Is it just the same kind of wave, like, it's never been this bad, but it's like then you have your wave up, and then it's never been this bad, and then it's wave up again? Is it just a cycle of overthinking? Being like a creator or like an artist or something, you're always gonna have to deal with numbers, I realize, and how many people watch it. YouTube, you're like, I hope it gets a bunch of views, and then that translates to TV and movies, because you want people to be viewing that as well. So it's like an endless game of am I getting enough views or hits on this? And it is depressing. It's like, sometimes I imagine myself as like a mailman when a video does bad. But you know how it is. You know how it is. We still vibing though, baby. We still out here. We still got our health. I just got tested positive for COVID today, so I do have COVID, but I was only sick for like a day or 2. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm freaking Superman. Wait, watch this. Oh, my face is getting fatto. Now it's getting skinny-o. That's cool, huh? Anyways, 2020, you were quite awful for everyone. But I think now that I think about it, it's kind of, I feel like a lot of people got the chance to focus on mental health, really, because everyone's kind of been stuck with themselves, stuck with their own thoughts, stuck with a certain select few friends, and it's been kind of a crazy little whirlwind. You really got, I think this year's been a lot of self-reflecting for a lot of people, probably, because you're just like kind of trapped amongst your mind. Ooh. And it has been depressing for everyone. Way more suicide rate than anything out there, or than any other year. Or I don't know. I've heard it spiked, which totally makes sense. So make sure to check up on your loved ones. There's been a few mutual friends and such that have taken their lives this year, and you don't even see it coming. So you gotta be careful out there. Make sure your friends are doing good. You know, I feel like everyone's had their little moments of wanting to end it, and you know, me as well. And you know, you gotta make sure your homies are okay. Make sure your friends are okay, even the ones that seem alright. You know, they could just be secretly crying inside. You never know. People have been abusing alcohol and drugs probably way more during COVID, and you know, we're all in this together. I love all of you. 2021's gonna be so much better, unless COVID just mutates and we just have round 2. But hey, round 2 sometimes. No, round 2 is never better. But thank you guys for an amazing year, even though I have been slacking the last few months, and my creativity level is just overthinking and overbearing, and as for a lot of people, I bet. But I think 2020 or 2021 will be good and grand, and the vaccine will come out, life will go back to normal. We could go to parties, festivals, or we could just hide inside and do the same thing we were doing during COVID, which is also fun too. But I love all of you so much. And know that I'll always be in your little heart.